What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's having a great day. Today we got another RZR video in store today. I hope you guys have been enjoying the RZR uploads as much as I have been. We got a lot to do on this thing. A lot of parts are continuing to show up, and day after day after day, we got, we're making changes to this thing, guys. So today we're gonna be making one big major appearance change to the front end. A lot of people convert the front gears 15, 16, 17 for this front end, and then 18 they changed it to the turbo edge front end. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, guys. It should be a simple, really simple process. A few bolts and this front fascia should come right off. There's one there, two up there to holding up the hood. I think one there, there, and two more at the bottom, and that front fascia should come right off. So shouldn't be too bad of an install. I'm gonna go over all the parts that you guys will need to do this, as you need a few different pieces, but everything should bolt right up to the this 15 RZR, as well as the 16 and 17. So you guys stay tuned. It's gonna be a fun one, and I can't wait to see what this thing looks like when we're all done. All right, so I got everything laid out here. This is basically all you need to install this newer 20 or 18 plus turbo RZR front end to your older model RZRs. So of course you need the main fascia piece there. This piece here is if you're running a front winch. If you're not running a winch, there's one just like this, but it's solid. It doesn't have the cutout for the winch. Of course you need your fang lights. Well, you don't actually need them, but I mean, what's doing a conversion like this and not getting the fang lights, And also you have the option, you can use your stock hood that comes off of your 15 to 17 RZR, but since we're doing this conversion, why not go ahead and put the turbo hood on there, right guys? I mean, that's gonna look sick. So we may pull this off and paint that this mesh part, but that'll be a later video. Those parts and the main piece right here, guys, you will need this conversion piece. It wouldn't be a conversion without a special bracket. So I'll leave a link to this where I got this one from. This one's already kind of pre-bent, so it should fit perfectly with the contours of the RZR. But if it doesn't, we can always bend it a little more. There's so many companies that make this piece right here. Some of them make them pre-bent, some of them make them flat. Some of them don't make them with these holes right here. You have to drill the holes. Some of them make them with two holes. There's so many different companies that are making these brackets that I just went with the one that I figured would probably fit the best. It actually would mount into the stock mounting hose locations right here, instead of having a hole out here to drill through your brand new plastics and no hole up there. So I think this bracket's gonna work best. I'm probably gonna powder coat this gloss black. Probably knock that out real quick before we get started. But yeah guys, that's basically all you need to do this conversion. I'm saying that now, hopefully you don't run into anything else that we're gonna need, because I really want to slap this thing together today and be done. So taking one last look at this old style front end, because we're about to change it and make it a 2020. What's up, guys? We're back. It's day 2. We kind of got caught up with the dark last night, so I called it a wrap and went to bed. So we're gonna pick up where we left off. I told you guys we're gonna have to modify this bracket a little bit, which we did. We kind of cut a little 90 out of it to make this fit around the new fascia. Got the fascia kind of assembled. I'm gonna show you guys what that's looking like. We got the fang lights and the new headlights in it, and you can see this thing looks sick. These headlights are pretty awesome, guys. Fang lights in and the headlights, and they're looking sweet. I'm gonna show you guys what we ended up having to cut a little bit. I'll take this off real quick. I ended up having to shave these right here a little bit so it can clear that winch mount here and here. The only reason we did that is because that winch mount simply would not work with this front fascia. I went ahead and also powder coated the bracket here. This will be changing colors eventually when the side-by-sides color changes, but we just went ahead and did a gloss black, simple. We will end up bending this thing a little bit. I told you guys in the beginning, some companies send them with a bend in them already bent, pre-bent. The way it is now, it kind of leaves a gap and I don't really like, so we're probably gonna bend this and finagle it a little bit so all our lines and everything match up a little better. Rewired the headlight switches or lights, not lights, I mean the actual cable. And there went that. But previous owner, they ended up cutting the wires right here coming off the factory light harness, which they had pods, so I can understand why they cut them. So they cut them and wired the pods directly to the lights. But I like having harnesses, you know, quick, easy assembly. So we went ahead and wired in the new harness and plug, which is right here, and then this harness right here goes to the lights. So that makes that plug and play now. We did both sides, so that's ready to go. All right, guys, you can see we got the front fascia finished up. Came out really good. Everything bolted up pretty much to the factory locations. You see we got the Turbo S style hood on as well. New headlights and the fang lights. Now the fang lights wired up to the accessory, so every time the key switch is on, the fang lights are on. So they operate as a running light, basically. I got everything kind of loosely connected right now because I have some connectors coming to actually hardwire this. I didn't want to put them completely in because I'm waiting on this connector. So a few days we should have those in and have this completely done. We're waiting on our grill to come in. The grill should be here in a few days. It's basically just gonna be a gloss black billet grill that should tie that front end together pretty nice. So what's everyone's question is gonna be how everything fit pretty well, guys. This front fascia conversion piece, I will say it did end up fitting a lot better once we tightened everything down. It actually flattened this piece out a lot and kind of got it real tight. I may modify it a little bit more down the road, but for now we're gonna run it like this, and I think it fits pretty well. As for the hood, I'm not exactly sure if it's just this being an aftermarket hood or not being a Polaris turbo hood that it fits kind of off. It has this gap here. It's not terrible looking, but I was expecting a better fit, you know, to kind of close that gap up a little bit. But it is what it is. We're not completely done, and it's not completely 100% tightened up. So maybe once we get all the plastics back together and everything lined up, this will fit a lot better. So like I said, if you guys have any questions, please go down below in the comments. I hope you guys enjoy it. Please go down below, hit the like button, subscribe button, also turn the notification bell if you guys haven't already.